Hi and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Folks, Wietse while is having a forthcoming spaces. I contemplate 7 days, and it's named an essential shift for XRP labs. We should talk supportability. Sounds pretty intriguing. Furthermore, whenever Wind has some kind of declaration, or his organization is the greatest developer, autonomous of Wave. Indeed, that is really astonishing him. Yet, what got my attention is this, the assertion by when where he says tension, I will piss certain individuals off, and you will need to adore it. So every one of them front run this apiece, discuss what it very well may be the thing he could report. What's more, we should sort of consider this a tad now. Whether your most memorable response would you say you is disdain it or love it, anything his declaration is, recollect this. All in all, he needs to maintain a business, isn't that so? As it's not dependably what you would need to do. It's what you need to do to keep the entryways open and the lights on. The primary thing that rings a bell is his been gathering with GateHub. They recently had that declaration up there. Is it true or not that he is accomplishing something with coordinating AMS into his wallet application there as he calls? You know, GateHub, the OG stablecoin issue on the XRP record. Might it be said that he will highlight their steady coin in for sure? Well, both of these things with GateHub will be marvelous. The greater utility, we escape different stable coins, simple admittance to AMM, pools, things like this, similar to what could be abhorred about that, as far as I might be concerned, that sounds awesome. So a piece of me is feeling like it can't be something to that effect. Since there have been nothing that you will irritate individuals except if individuals could do without a contending stable coin with swells. Yet, I say more is always better. Furthermore, GateHub, once more, is been around the longest and the steady coin has previously been there. So I don't believe it's that. Yet, that is certainly a chance. Since once more, he's accomplishing something with GitHub there. So we should sort of put that as a could be presumably not. Furthermore, I accept for the time being that we will see more coordination in the wallet application for simple admittance to ANMAMs. Once more, that ought to not be anything questionable. So we'll sort of toss both of those things to the side conceivable, yet entirely most likely not. So I did a survey of my thought process, was the most probable suspects. Number 1 is account recuperation highlights was similar as record, you are entrusting XRPL labs with you know your keys in some way. What's more, on the off chance that you lost your keys, you could recuperate them. Also, I know when thinks some variety of this is the future, and it's exceptionally risky. The way that, you know, customary people lose their keys constantly that crypto is gone always, is that, as a matter of fact, you know, going to make it standard later on. Furthermore, I accept he thinks no, and he needs to make crypto more usable and more protected and things like this. Thus perhaps, he will declare some record like Record Recuperation Administration. What's more, you know, it's not something that I would utilize, but rather I get it. Many individuals really do need that sort of usefulness. There will be a great deal of fruitful organizations later on that offer that help, and individuals will select in. Furthermore, haven't arrived to advise individuals how to protect their crypto. I would rather not stream shards and my keys, you know, over the web don't compel me to do that sort of thing. In any case, I comprehend the reason why many individuals would that way kind of list of capabilities. Frankly, I could do without that. To try and be a choice with anything wallet I have, as some way or another you would transfer my keys across the web, you know, coincidentally, or without my endorsement. In any case, what am I going to do? This is presumably going to be the future for most standard crypto wallets like Record and Trezor. Furthermore, you know, some or anything that they call it now, for XRPL labs. No doubt individuals will presumably go crazy somewhat, not going to irritate me that much. That is most certainly a chance. New KYC prerequisites. We see what's the deal with the US where they're attempting to say and facilitated wallets. Self-care is some way or another intermediaries. Also, perhaps they need to sort of run that and gather more data on its clients. Once more, something I could do without. I disagree with. Obviously, a self-care wallet is precisely that. It's anything but a specialist. It's ludicrous. I don't put this as a high likelihood, yet he should begin enlisting individuals in these truly escalated KYC realize your client kind of, frameworks, and what will be like. I won't tell a business how they need to work. Nobody needs to manage unofficial laws, assuming they think things are going like that. Perhaps that is the manner in which they turn. It's plausible, could be extra KYC kind of things, and I'll protest and be cranky about it. However, what are you going to do? On the off chance that you could do without it, you just got to utilize another thing to self-care your assets, and it's extreme inside XRP on the grounds that we have fundamentally one wallet supplier, yet you realize all utilization paper wallets are something I'm not excessively stressed over. He must do how he must help the security. The lifespan of his organization. Presently the last one that I believe is in all likelihood, and somehow or another the most over-the-top upsetting on the grounds that it's anything but an indication of what XRPL Labs needs to do. Be that as it may, what they might need to do, just to keep on working in this is new expenses. Furthermore, I'm not discussing, charges for debut insight. We're discussing expenses for use, in the event that you send a specific measure of installments or exchanges with the wallet. You should pay XRPL Labs an expense of some kind or another. What's more, I comprehend the reason why he might have to do that. In any case, that is the very thing that irritates me. It's anything but an issue with Winder is organization, yet the manageability of organizations on the XRP record that are swell. Contemplate this briefly. We believe individuals should involve the XRP record in a huge manner. We need reception, and to put a barrier and say, indeed, to embrace and utilize XRP, you must compensation, only for wallet highlights. That is an issue for me. They ought not be charging as a foundation supplier, projects out there that are utilizing the framework, pulling information, things like this, that are involving that for a business reason. No doubt, they ought to pay, and they ought to can charge for that. Yet, not for wallets, not really for sending installments, not for doing exchanges. We're discussing business level framework. You ought not be permitted to freeload off of WINS validators while you're running a DAPP or a venture. What's more, it's additionally something that boosts individuals to take an interest. Since when you can't utilize WINS free of charge, you sort of take a gander at what the expense would be in the event that you needed to pay him versus run your own. Furthermore, many individuals will go the run your own course, so we get more foundation worked out. Can't do that right now with on the XRP record, so assuming his main strategy is to charge individuals for involving his wallet for doing critical exchanges. I believe that is counterproductive. Once more, no shortcoming of his except for I think would be a mark of something extremely amiss with the XRP biological system overall. We won't dive a lot into this stuff. Who can say for sure what it is? We will figure out here without further ado. I'll listen that live stream when it occurs there on the Twitter Spaces. I'm intrigued to see what he needs to say, and assuming something ferments me somehow or another, I will sit and ponder on it a smidgen before I begin terminating out tweets or carrying out recordings to sort of consider it again. The possibly justification for why I'm thinking this way is on the grounds that when Saturn will outrage certain individuals, and I'm genuinely cantankerous in any case, so I'm presumably going to be in that camp, which is okay. I figure out this, so I'm never furious with Wind or XRPL Labs. They are doing an extraordinary help. They are building when not much of others can find success making it happen. I believe they are working really hard. Also, how about we listen not exclusively to what is he doing, yet for what reason would he say he is making it happen? Furthermore, I believe that will let us know a ton. Sort of continue on a smidgen and examine once the data at last emerges. That is all there is to it for the video. Kindly like and buy in my channel. See you soon, bye.